Namaste friends, and I hope you're doing well. I'll be talking about the Upagrahas and the Kalavelas today. So these Upagrahas, or some we call it as Apraksha Grahas, which means these are distant Grahas. As you know, we have the 9 Grahas, right? 7 main Grahas and 2 Chaya Grahas. Chaya are shadow Grahas, which are Ketu and Rahu. Now, apart from these 9 common Grahas, we have, or rather the main Grahas, we have sub-Grahas or the smaller Grahas. These are called the Upagrahas. Now, Upagrahas are extremely malefic, but before that, when I say smaller Grahas, it doesn't mean that its impact is lesser. Actually, it's the other way around. The impact on one's chart, if one has these Upagrahas, is highly malefic. It's very dangerous to have all these Upagrahas. Okay, so there are 9 main Grahas, I mean the 7 main Grahas, 2 Chaya Grahas, which are Rahu and Ketu. So apart from that, there's another 11 Upagrahas, which is divided again into Apraksha and also the Kalavelas. Okay, so these 11 Upagrahas, there are mathematical points. Okay, we should not take it very lightly. When I say mathematical points, it is a very serious thing. If it happens to fall on a specific house that you have, it will ruin that that dignity, that reputation, that quality of the house. Say it falls on the 4th house, which is the house of happiness, mother nature, nurturing quality, conveyances, house, properties, and etc. Most importantly, the house of happiness, Sukha Bhava, right? Now, if you have it on Sukha Bhava, you can be rest assured that it's going to ruin your happiness. Okay, so it's a very serious thing. I've seen many charts having Upagrahas, and it affects that particular chart, and that person's life, that particular quality would not be there, would be totally ruined. All right, it's a very dangerous thing to see. So there's a lot of maths to this. I'm not going to touch on the mathematical or the calculation part. I'll be covering on separate videos on how to actually calculate these Upagrahas and to find, but nowadays we have it all in the software, so it all calculates and provides for us. But then again, it's always good to do manual calculation. I do almost all my charts, I like to do it manually. Yes, having the computerized calculation is better, but then again, there are some advantages doing it manually, right? So anyway, as you can see, there's 2 types. You have the Upagrahas or the Apraksha Grahas, and you have the Kalavelas. The Upagrahas, you have 5 of them. It's called the Dhuma, Vyatipata, Parivesha, Chapa, or Indra Dhanus or Indra Chapa, and Upaketu or Ketu. Okay, so these guys, when it comes to calculation, these are sun-based calculation, meaning that, okay, let me just tell you how to find this Dhuma first. Dhuma is basically if you take the sun's, if you look at the chart, you look at the sun's longitude and you add 4 signs or 4 rasis from there, or you can add 133 degrees in 20 minutes from there. Rather, from the sun's longitude you add that amount or 4 signs, then you'll find the location of Dhuma. The rest should be pretty straightforward, because Dhuma and Chapa are 180 degrees in difference, so they are 7 houses apart, so you can easily find that. Once you find Dhuma, you can find Chapa. Vyatipata and Parivesha are again 7 houses apart. So these things, like if you can find Dhuma, again the sun's longitude plus 133 degrees and 20 minutes, or 4 signs from the sun, and if you can find that, then it's the direct opposite house, it's the 7th house. Okay, the Vyatipata, this one, if you want to find this one, this is a 360 degrees minus Dhuma, and you get that. So once you get this Vyatipata, Parivesha is easy to find because it's 180 degrees apart. Okay. Upaketu is basically this Chapa's longitude plus another 16 degrees and 40 minutes, and you get Upaketu. All right. Don't worry too much about the calculation. I'll be doing a separate video to give you examples on how we calculate and find the Upagrahas. For now, you can just understand that these Upagrahas are highly malefic, highly dangerous, highly inauspicious. It will ruin the house whichever it resides. Okay, the Kalavelas has the same function as well. It ruins the houses which it resides. However, the calculations are even confusing. They are like you need to cut into 8 portions. You need to have 8 portions depending on whether it's the day or the night, and then you have to choose which weekday starts, and from there you need to have a specific chart to show that if it's this weekday, and then the rulership of these Kalavelas would be falling on a certain Graha. Okay, so it gets even confusing, but what I want to tell you now is that it is very, very important that we assess Upagrahas or the Apraksha and the Kalavelas. These two tables here are very, very important because these are the things that these are the what we call as the nuances. The nuances in Vedic astrology. These are the ones that makes the difference between a good prediction and a bad one. Okay, so yeah, that's we have just hardly scratched the surface. It's just a little bit, and I hope it has somewhat given you a little bit of understanding or intuition on what exactly is Upagrahas and Kalavelas are. And so once again, thank you, and please stay tuned for more videos from Prakash Jyotisa. Till the next time, Namaste.